We're live. It is the homemade broadcast. It's an HM bonus edition of the show. It is the Tuesday, the 11th of February. Yes.
Yes.
2025. Welcome, Anna.
Thank you. It's good to be with you on this on Wednesday.
I do like to just pop in from time to time. And by the way, if you want to call in, I got the Google line set up. You can do that. I'm going to try, I'm monitoring it myself here, much like I am the chats and any other features. So you can try to keep calling if I miss it but yeah, we'll take calls this one. We're talking about the Super Bowl today. I figured, by the time tomorrow comes around, it's already kind of old news. The Super
Sure
Bowl.
is, yeah.
So it's probably even a little late now, frankly. But did you watch it?
Most of it.
You watched it?
Yeah, I mean, I probably watched all of the second half, kind of.
Okay.
I was taking a phone call during the first half, so not so much. But I was kind of checking in on the score, and it seemed to be getting better or worse, depending on who you were rooting for. But it was exciting. I like seeing people lose really badly. Isn't that fun sometimes?
I was talking to my buddy about this because he's a Eagles fan.
Okay.
And he's like, yeah, the game it's kind of boring. Obviously, Philadelphia took the belt to that ass of the Kansas City Chiefs, as they say, and whomped them. I mean, the score was 40-22. It's a little closer than what the game actually was.
That was way better than I thought it was going to be, like 40-0.
Yeah, well, that's
which I was kind of hoping for, because like it again, I don't know anything about sports, but the boyfriend knows a little bit, and apparently when you're that far ahead, you just try to keep the ball and kind of waste time. But they were just like having fun and like scoring 3 points here and 6 points there. I was just like, go for it. This is fun. So I don't know. I like watching people lose really badly, because then I wonder, like, what's in their mind knowing there's no chance and you still have another quarter to play?
Yeah.
Like, what's that like?
Yeah, well, I think there's always like, it could happen. It could happen. I mean, there's the famous, Tom Brady game when he was with the Patriots and they came back from 28 in the second half and won that game, 24 maybe, but it's a pretty big deficit.
You mean they went into the second half with 0 points?
I don't know if it was 0. They just had a deficit of the opposing team.
I remember that game. It was 2017, wasn't it?
Oh, I don't know. That's a good question. I'm not sure.
I think I remember that game. I remember the hype surrounding it. So
yeah, I can't really remember, but Tom did come back and lead the team to victory. Now, I had placed a hefty bet on this game.
I believe it.
I had managed over time to my nickel and diming how I do, $5 here, $20 here, 50 here. All of a sudden I got this little war chest, which is my strategy in sports betting of, I had $650 in my Hard Rock account.
Jeez.
So I went, okay, time to strike, as I like to say, time to make a big bet. And I was very confident that I knew who the winner of this game was going to be. Who did I bet on? Anna Hummel.
KC.
Yes, I did.
Okay.
I took that war chest that I had, that small $550. Well, I guess it depends, varied on what your situation is. I mean, to me, I was definitely like, yeah, I want to win this bet for sure. My rationale was, and why it didn't really break my heart as much, was because, I started with $20 in the account and kind of
okay.
So it really wasn't my money, is what I was. You know what I mean?
Rationale. Yeah.
So I
Fair
lost.
enough.
I did lose my nut there.
That's okay.
I'll get back.
Back. That's part of unfortunately, that's why winning is so fun, because you know how bad it sucks to lose.
Yeah.
I mean, that's just like in everything in life. I almost had this disagreement with my Buddhist meditation guide, teacher, instructor today, when he was trying to eliminate suffering. And I wanted to be like, sometimes suffering is good, because then when things go well, like, you really appreciate them. But,
yeah, that's true. Yeah. That is true. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I should have hedged my bets a little bit, because we put a bet on, my lady, my partner, as people hate that I call her. she knows I like to do a little betting here and there, so she assumed that I was placing a bet on this game. And she asked who I thought was going to win, and I said I believe the Kansas City Chiefs will win this game. And she said, "Do you want to bet?" And I said, Now I thought about maybe hedging my bets and doing the opposite, doing the either way I win type of thing.
How does that work?
Meaning that I would pick the Eagles and she would have taken the Chiefs. So if I would have won either money or satisfaction of winning the bet against my partner.
When she says I want to make a bet, what does that mean? Just like no money on the line, right?
Well, so no like actual cash money, but since Valentine's Day is coming up on Friday, it was who's going to buy the outing
dinner. Yeah. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. Yeah.
Yeah. So I have to buy the dinner now.
Oh, so you bet on KC?
I bet on KC with that.
Yeah.
One. I just wanted to double up, you know. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to get myself a nice bottle of something nice, and then also have dinner bought for me. It's going to be great. And then instead, disaster. The complete opposite happened. But that's okay. I'm excited. One of the things I love about her, she really is like a simple gal. You know, she's not like we go to nice places because I want to go. Like,
really? That's not her.
No, she would likes a corn dog. She would prefer.
Hell yeah,
that's hers. No. So I was like, okay, well, you get to pick. Like, where do you want to go? I think I see a drone outside. Oh, it might be a plane. And she said Big Daddy's Barbecue. So that's okay. That sounds good.
Can I tell you the greatest date that my boyfriend took me on?
Sure.
We got Taco Bell to go.
Oh, yeah.
And ate it in the car and watched the sunset.
Oh, man.
And I remember I was wearing sweats and I definitely wasn't wearing a bra. And I'm like, this is it. This is peak happiness right here. Like, this is the best.
Burrito all over your tits. Yeah, just letting them free hang out.
Yeah, my tits. Yeah. But yeah, it was just the best. I really hate getting dressed up, for sure. I never want to work in a place where I have to like really get ready. And people know from my last job that I would often get yelled at because he's like, could you just look less homeless? I'm like, no. I refuse. I will not do that. Like,
it does feel good.
Yes.
To look homeless.
Yeah.
Yes, there will be a show tomorrow, Joe. We're just kind of popping on saying hello to everybody a little early, talking about the Super Bowl. You can call in 813-693-2124 if you'd like to talk. You can do the super chat thing too if you want. That's a great way. I'm trying to monitor the chat the best I can, but you know, I'm one man here, kind of doing it all from my little bat cave here. One of the things I saw on the fans in Philly, I don't know if you know this, are notoriously.
Oh, I do know. I'm very much aware.
Really just garbage. I mean, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but the fans of Philadelphia, it's a trope. Everybody says that they're the worst, but they truly are garbage. Garbage people. And some of my, by the way, some of my best friends are Eagles fans. I appreciate it to some degree, but people who have thrown, you know, snowballs at Santa Claus, batteries, just the fights that I saw online, that these people are celebrating that their team won. They're all celebrating the same team and still divisive. A lot of it by race, it seemed from the videos that I saw. A lot of black and white people just fighting each other in the streets.
I did see that. And it seems like there's no gender divide either. Like women were happy to fight men, men were happy to fight women, which means that we're finally getting to a state of equality because it doesn't matter anymore. I just want to fight you.
The thing about Philly too is it's I mean, some of the women could take out the guys in Philadelphia. That's one of the few places that I've actually seen that happen.
Yeah.
They got brass knuckles in their pockets.
I believe it.
Around.
Twitter was ripe with content the day after the Super Bowl of, and I don't understand this, and maybe you don't either, but it seems like win or lose, the city burns.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh, yeah.
We win, great, celebration, loot. Same thing happens if they lose. So it's just bizarre how they celebrate in Philadelphia.
And they're certainly not the only. They've won a lot, so unfortunately, they've had more opportunities to. There's some footage here that I'm showing on the screen. If you're on the audio podcast, you're not gonna be able to see it. So check in the Rumble, YouTube, those places, as well as YouTube.com. We're playing some of the. I mean, it's a mob mentality here, obviously.
Yeah, and just to remind people, this isn't a Free Palestine protest. This is, we just won the Super Bowl and we're happy.
Yeah, that's right. They're taking over trucks. They're waving the stupid flags around. This guy's humping the air and waving it around. They're climbing poles.
Yeah, I heard some guy died a couple weeks ago. I guess when they made it to the semifinals or whatever.
Yeah, he fell off the
light pole and fell off and died. Oh, there's fires. It really descends into just a urban hellscape. But I guess does this make the people happy? Because if so, so be it.
Oh yeah, there's nothing like destroying property to make you feel better. There's a guy on the pole there. The video I saw, and I don't know if you saw it, there was a man commentating, filming the guy climbing the pole, and he was saying something to the basically to off yourself, and then called him the N-word a bunch of times. It was a white guy on the pole.
Oh, that's not nice.
It was not nice.
Did he get murdered?
He fell, I believe, off the pole, and he may have died. I'm not sure.
The guy who was climbing the pole was black, you're saying, and the guy commentating was white?
No, opposite. It was a white guy who was climbing the pole, and some black guy was telling him to end yourself, N-word.
And then the white guy fell and died.
Which he might have been shocked from being called the N-word and slipped. That's possible.
Was this the 18-year-old that died a few weeks ago, or was this in the last couple days?
It's hard to say. I don't know, because it's not just one guy that's fallen off the pole. I mean, it's been many.
Yeah.
Falling off the pole.
Yeah, I wonder that, because I saw them scaling up the pole, which not that I think I could do, but perhaps I could. The problem is getting down. How do you get down without slipping?
You got to slide down.
I mean, but then you have the lights. I don't know. I guess you could you maybe swing down it like a fire hose? I don't know. Fire pole. I don't know. No say.
It's, I'm just happy for him. It seems like it was a fun time. Fireworks off. Here. Fireworks. I mean, it does look fun. A ride is fun.
Question for you, and you better agree with me, otherwise I'm going to throw you off the show. What did you think of the halftime performance?
Thank you for bringing that up.
No problem.
I saw a lot of people more upset that people were critical. Now, this is my friend group here, and people that I'm, connected with on social media were very upset that people were even judging the halftime. Now, maybe not upset they were judging, but that you're uncultured swine if you didn't like it. I think, and I mean this not as a slur, it's gay to like the halftime show. The halftime show is for chicks who don't want to watch the football game but want to look forward to something.
Amen.
Now, this was Kendrick Lamar is a huge star.
Yeah.
I knew about him when he first came around like a decade ago. He's been around a long time. I don't listen to his music. I'm not in his demographic. I thought it was fun. I mean, I watched it. I was like, okay, cool. I wasn't bad, wasn't good to me. It was just a performance. What did you think of it?
I didn't love it. And I assumed that a lot of people would probably feel the same way. It's hard when you're just rapping. He was just rapping the whole time. And there weren't any songs where it's like you got a chorus that everybody, unless it was the A minor part.
Right.
My favorite part about the halftime show was the next day on Twitter watching these videos of grandkids filming their grandparents watching Kendrick Lamar, just dazed and confused about what they were like, I can't catch one word. I don't know what he's saying. And then I saw a lot of backlash where they're like, you don't get. I didn't listen. I don't mind Kendrick Lamar, the artist. I very much dislike him as the person. Actually, why? Because we covered this, I think it was on Johnny's show, maybe 5-6 years ago, where he brought a white girl on stage and he was like, do you want to, he brought her on to sing one of his songs. And many of his songs have the N-word in it. And he baited this bitch and was like, do you know every word? She's like, I know every word. And he's like, all right, let's go. And she sang the song, the entire song. And he fucking shamed her in front of thousands of people and like quizzed her and stopped the music and said, you can't say that word. Like he did that on purpose.
Is that him?
Yeah. And after I saw that, I'm like, fuck that guy. I hate that guy.
Oh yeah, Stops White Fan. Yeah, you're right.
I was so mad, and I bookmarked that as like, fuck that guy.
Yeah, that was 2018.
Yeah, I remember covering that and being like, I hate this dude. Now, Does Not Like Us, it's okay. I kind of like that song. It makes me a little sad because I'm a huge Drake fan, but it is what it is.
Are you still a fan, even though he might be a creep?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I respect that.
Yeah, I mean, I still love Chris Brown. I still listen to Michael Jackson here and there. I love R. Kelly. I don't care. But the thing with Kendrick Lamar really did piss me off more than like R. Kelly raping kids. Like, I was just like, fuck you, Kendrick. Like,
yeah, that's kind of a shitty move. And it's obviously
because he embarrassed her. He like humiliated her, and then he made her seem like a racist when she's like one of his biggest fans. I was just like, fuck you, dude.
Yeah, it's like drawing Muhammad. Like you just can't do it. Even devout Muslims can't draw Muhammad.
Yeah.
It's I think it was John McWhorter who compared that word to drawing Muhammad, which is an apt comparison.
Mm-hmm.
Some people aren't allowed to say it. I don't want to say it, by the way, so don't get in the comments saying I want to say it. I don't want to not say it either, but I don't want to say it. If I'm singing a song and it has it in it, I don't want to be killed. I don't want to throw off the rhythm either.
No comment.
Smart. Really smart. Yeah, I mean, I just don't have many thoughts or feelings about the halftime show. I know that it was a big deal, and when the A minor part dropped, all the people that I watched it with went, "Oh!"
I did too. I was jumping up and down on the couch like Tom Cruise. I was excited because I like turned up the volume and everything, like waiting for it. So that was cool. I didn't realize that Serena Williams took to the stage. I didn't know that was her at all until afterwards. And apparently, I also didn't know this, that her and Drake dated for like 5 years.
Yeah, I didn't know that either.
Yeah.
I didn't know it was Serena Williams. I didn't know any of these. I didn't know who the chick was that was singing with them.
SZA.
Yeah.
I love SZA. SZA's great.
Yeah, I think I'm just, once I turn 40, just everything, all the music, just that all just went out of my head.
I don't think you were ever big fans of this type of music, so it just wasn't in your.
I mean, I grew up with rap music. I was kind of I grew up kind of in the hood of Largo, so
I understand, but I mean, like, it sounds like you stopped following along with, new rap, new hip hop.
I think the last rap that I followed that I was a fan of was the Odd Future, Tyler the Creator, Earl Sweatshirt. After that, I just didn't pay attention, and really to music in general. You just
kind of. What do you listen to?
What do I listen to?
Yeah, like, you don't have to even give me like your all-time favorite, but like, what would you listen to like in the last week?
I really don't listen to much music at all.
Really?
I have a playlist on YouTube that's on the HMB radio. That's like songs that I like that I, save. for future use that I catch somehow, either in a movie or some aspect that I save. But the thing with that is putting them on YouTube playlists is sometimes the videos get deleted and then that song's gone from your list. So I got to get like a Spotify or something to count.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't really do much music at all. Do you still listen to music?
Oh, yes, very much so.
Oh, okay.
Always when I'm driving. It's good.
No podcast. See, I'm a podcast man.
Not when I'm driving. When I'm driving, I do like to listen to music. But otherwise, I like listening to podcasts. I don't really like listening to podcasts. I like watching podcasts. For some reason, it helps me when I see people like using their hands and making gestures. Like it helps me remember what they're saying more. It helps me stay more engaged.
Right.
So
I get that. Yeah. And that's why we're on willsyoutube.com right now. We're on Facebook and Substack. Go subscribe on Substack as well. hmbradio.substack.com. There's a free subscription there. If you want to donate and contribute to the shows, you can always do that over there. A very small $5 a month donation, and you get the podcast early, full episodes, uncensored portions, all audio only. Because I'm an audio person. I think a lot of people are video, but I happen to be a audio file. So the podcast. So it's a good benefit there. 813-693-2124. What did you think of the halftime show? I got the it might not be working. I don't know, but I got it open if you want to call in and talk to us. What was the other big Super Bowl? Did you see the Kanye thing?
Was he at the Super Bowl? No, I didn't see that. I saw Taylor Swift get booed. That seemed to get a lot of attention.
Yeah. Taylor Swift got booed. Trump got cheered. There's a lot of mussings that kind of happened with the Super Bowl. I saw John Rocker, and you know who John Rocker is?
Nope.
He was the inspiration for Kenny Powers from Eastbound and Down. He was the original Kenny Powers. Baseball player for the Atlanta Braves, caught a lot of heat in the 1990s because he was talking about New York and talking about how there's some chick with purple hair and somebody who doesn't speak English from Somalia on the subway, and he just didn't feel comfortable, there, and was kind of bashing New York and caught a lot of shit for that. Oh no. What is this? How do I stop it?
Hello, everyone, and welcome to this week's Culture Report.
Shut up. God, I really don't like when they just start playing videos like that. That's messed up. So John Rocker got in a fight with, let me just remove this, with Patrick Mahomes' dad in Bourbon Street. They were like yelling at each other. Yeah, they got into a shouting match, and I think they're signed now to Dave Portnoy's Rough and Rowdy. They're gonna fight at one of those. Patrick Mahomes' dad and John Rocker.
Cool. Yeah, I'd be down to watch that.
Sounds pretty good. Let me I think we have a call coming in here. Let me take that. Hello?
Joe the supermarket.
Oh, it's Joe, of course.
To accept, press 1. To send a voicemail, press.
Hi, Joe.
Hey, now, can you hear me?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Can everybody else? Oh, I hear you so good. That's why I had to ask. Like, this is like a dream come true.
Welcome to the show, Joe. What's up?
Hi, Joe.
Hey, what up, what up, what up? Thanks for having me. I just wanted to kind of revisit the Super Bowl Sunday because I had church all morning and I wasn't even sure if I was going to be able to watch it based on what I have for set up. And I found out you could watch it for free on Tubi. So once I just turned on Tubi, I had the coverage from like 4:30 on, and everything, the production quality was so high. The value was so amazing. Everything they did, like from having Tom Brady interview Mahomes to having Michael Strahan interview some guy I don't know, and then all this other stuff and all the videos, and then all the different national anthems. I had to kneel for the Black national anthem, and that's just me. Don't hate. But I mean, let's go with the commercials. I mean, Anna, what's your favorite commercial?
Well, I probably missed about half of them, so I don't know if I can say. I don't even remember any of them that really stand out. To be honest with you.
Say that. How about you, Will?
Oh, the commercials. So the only ones that I can really remember, Anna said, I want to see the Elon commercials. He's supposed to be doing some commercials for the DOGE, the Department of Government Efficiency. So I was on the lookout for those. The only commercial I saw involving Elon was the Starlink, and he wasn't in it or anything. It was just his product.
I think that it was just rumors on Twitter. Oh, I will make this comment about the commercials. Why was Tom Brady in all of them? He was in at least 6 of them where his face just kept coming up. He's annoying. Can I say that about Tom Brady? I know he's like the GOAT. He's just like, he's like an AI gay. Like, I don't know what it is. He's like so perfect that he's almost like effeminate. I don't know. I find him really off-putting. And not that he would care. I mean, he's a, $400 million or something, but
it's so funny you said that, Anna, because there was a commercial saying that Tom Brady's actually like a robot, and he had to have his batteries changed. Did you see that one?
Yeah, there's something about him that's like there's like no warmth to him.
You know what it is? I know what it is. It's because you could see his skull. He is so in shape. His jaw comes down. You can see the bone where your jaw like comes down, and it makes him look scary.
He doesn't do it for me. I'm from Massachusetts, and I've never liked Tom Brady, and there's nothing that he could ever do to make me like him. So, but I will say I am attracted to men sometimes, and there's a lot of hot guys in the Super Bowl.
Which one's your favorite? Like sexually attracted?
Was it the head coach of KC? He was kind of hot.
Andy Reid?
No. Yes, the coach from Philly. I was semi-attracted to him. I don't know why.
He looks like diet Aaron Rodgers, kind of.
Yes, exactly, and that's why I like him.
And man, yeah.
He's not young at all. He just looks young.
You ever been with a man, Joe, sexually?
Never. And I've had so many opportunities growing up. I had old men that tried to take advantage of me at least 4 or 5 times in my life growing up when I was in the single digits and whatnot, but I never gave in. And then once I grew up,
I think they rape you at that age. I don't think you're like, no, I'm just being picky.
No, you know how they got me? Most times it all involves swimming pools and steam rooms. So like there was a time where I was in single digits and I was in the apartment building's pool, and there was an old man in the pool, and he's like, "Hey, you want to come up to my apartment?" And I'm like, I didn't want to say no because I didn't want to be rude, so I went. And that was pretty dumb. He took off his towel and sat down on the sofa, and I'm like, I'm out. And I just peaced out, and I went back to my grandfather's apartment. And then another time, there was a man my mother was in love with for like 25 years. He was a firefighter, but the problem is he had a wife, but it didn't matter because him and my mom were together. But he had a twin, and the twin was a cop. But he invited me over to his house and in his pool, in-ground pool. And then when we came back in from swimming, he sat on the sofa and he opened up his towel. I'm like, come on, man.
Fully exposed? Penis out?
Yeah. Dong out, yeah.
Was he erect?
Dong out. No, he was noodled up for the moment, but he wanted to be. He wanted me to come over and help him.
Oh.
Yeah, gross, right? And then I grew up and I started going to the gym when I lost back weight, when I started wrestling. And these old men will be tugging on their dongs in the steam room when I'm in there trying to get up a good sweat. Awful. But now there's no men. Now there's no men that want me at all. Now that I'm fully grown, I can't get a man on Grindr. I can't get a man on Scruff. I'm like,
do you regret
it?
You know
why? I don't use that, no. But I think it's because I can't go to them or I can't meet them anywhere. It's like, hey, come meet me in my nursing home room, big boy.
So you would if you were able.
I want to cuddle with a man and see what happens. You know, there's some guys that are so hot, I wouldn't mind like kissing their neck or their chest.
That's gayer than like touching their penis.
Hey, dude,
with your mouth.
You told me you let me set you up by you said just 10 minutes ago, if you like the halftime show, you're gay. I always love the halftime show.
That's not what I said. I said that.
Okay.
I said that I don't mean it as in gay. I mean it like the 12-year-old. How 12-year-old would say it. Lame.
Okay, because
not sexual distinction tied to it.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah. I get what you mean now. you're bringing back the word gay in a different way. Like we're bringing back the F word for gay.
Sure.
It's coming back.
Okay. I believe you.
The R word is already back.
I'm
using it like 50 times a day just to see I'm testing it, and nobody's getting offended at all.
You live in a nursing home. They probably say the N-word to the nurses every day. Like
this retard in this room is saying calling everybody a retard. What the hell?
Who cares?
This entire place is N's, so you're not going to hear the N-word unless you hear it from me.
Oh man!
And I'm alone in my room, so I can say it once the door's shut. But I don't say it. There's no reason to say it. There's so many better words. Let's be honest.
Sure. Yeah. I mean,
let's not go through them. Okay.
Yeah, don't go through them here, Joe. I don't want to get a
No, I
YouTube
was about
strike.
to. I'm glad you stopped me.
Well, Joe, thanks for calling, buddy. It's great to hear from you. I didn't know that you were gay.
I had to test out the phone lines that I'm not gay because I haven't done nothing yet. So you can't call me gay. I just know I'm comfortable in my sexuality. I'm super attracted to women, but men are getting hotter by the day. So you're really excited. There's a lot of hot guys out there.
True that. All right, you gay bastard.
All right, God bless.
See you, buddy.
Bye. Joe is finding himself attracted to men because it's like he's in prison.
Yeah, that could be.
It might be worse than didn't he say that where he's at now is worse?
I believe so. Last week, yeah.
Yeah, because at least in prison, I mean, no offense, Joe, but like in prison, most people can like walk around and shit.
Mm-hmm.
But Joe can't.
True.
Can't do it.
813.
I wonder if they ever wheel him outside and like feel the sun.
I hope so.
I wonder if they do that. They should do that.
He's just getting bombarded with blue light. He's got screens everywhere. He's just getting bombarded with that blue light. You got to take him out some red spectrum up in there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Get a man. Get him to kiss up on the chest and neck of a man. I mean, help him out. You don't like that?
I don't mind two guys. It's just only if one of them is Joe, it's a little off-putting. No offense, Joe. No offense. No offense.
That's too bad. Oh, he says he can't put his legs down in the chat. Bummer. 813-693-2124 if you want to talk to us on the phone. We got that going on now. We're just going to do a few more minutes here. I got to get going here pretty soon. But the Kanye West thing. Kanye, I guess, I guess there's some commercials that are regional that you can just, he bought an ad last year, I think, and it was kind of a brilliant ad. It was just him on an iPhone. And he was like, I made some shoes and some shirts. Go get them. And then he gave out his website. And he sold I think he paid $10 million for the ad. And he sold like $20 or $30 million worth of merchandise from that ad. So he tried to repeat that success that he had. There he is. He's in a dentist chair. This aired in Los Angeles. And it must be a little cheaper if you just do the regional ones. It's not that 10 milli. This might have been like 5.
Yeah.
He hit the major outlets there. He's in a dentist chair, and the lo-fi ad, which West said was shot with an iPhone, directed viewers to his brand website. In the ad, West said that he was at the dentist. The ad wasn't seen nationally, but was sold in at least one major local market, Los Angeles. He said, "What's up, guys? I spent like all the money for the commercial on these new teeth. So once again, I had to shoot it on iPhone." And then he stammered and said to go to his website. And when you got to the website, Anna, he had one article of clothing, a shirt with a swastika on it.
Oh, he's the best.
It's hard for me to really believe, because he put out on Twitter and stuff that he said, he just said I don't clip this either. He said, I am a Nazi. Not me, Will, but that's what Kanye said online.
Mm-hmm.
And he deleted his account, and it's just hard to believe. Like, what are you talking about? Like, of course he's not, right?
Yeah, but my favorite line of his, I sent this to you because it was just so good. It was just so good, and I'm gonna find it right now. Bear with me. I should have prepared. Oh, I said, quote, this is a quote from Kanye and maybe the best tweet that has ever been tweeted. "Call me Adolf Hitler and your bitch still wants to fuck." That's amazing.
This is his shirt. I mean, there is nothing to be.
I've wanted to make this T-shirt for years. My greatest performance art piece thus far. And it's just a simple white tee with a little swastika on it.
Yeah.
Cute. Yeah. Cute summer tee.
Now he's kind of ripping off Sid Vicious, though. I mean, Sid Vicious did this. He wore a shirt.
I don't know who that is.
It was part of that. Oh my gosh, the red lights on. I can't. That band, that famous London, Johnny Rotten, and this is the other fucking people. The band, Anna.
Like Pink Floyd or something?
No. Sex Pistols. Jesus Christ. It's very strange that whenever that light's on, you can't remember anything. But he's part of the Sex Pistols. But he had. Let me see if I can find a picture of it. And he wasn't. It was meant to be shocking, obviously, right? Like he.
Yeah.
Wasn't the guy? Yeah. Here we go. Share this tab instead. Can you see that?
I sure can.
Yeah. So I mean, it's probably. I'm gonna guess. Although I will. The difference between Sid Vicious is he wasn't like, yeah, I'm this. Kanye was like, yes, I am that.
Emphatically, Hitler is so fresh.
Yeah, he's a big fan, he claims.
Yeah.
The only person that I saw make Alex Jones nervous or prayer.
He was like, Hitler was cool. I agree with what he. And then Alex was like, I've never seen Alex Jones speechless, and that motherfucker did not know what to say.
Yeah. That's tough. So I don't know. Kanye deleted his account. I don't know what the hell he's doing.
His wife posted something like very pro-Jewish. I don't know if you saw
really?
it. Yeah. It was like, may God please help my husband. We love Israel and the Jewish people, with like an Israeli flag or something. Like she was like trying to do some damage control.
Okay.
He's like, Hitler is a G.
Yeah.
Hitler had great ideas. I am a Nazi.
Yeah. That's too bad. Oh, he's getting sued by a staffer.
He's like, see?
Yeah. You're kind of proving his point there. He told me, okay, but just quit. Kanye West sued. He torments Jewish workers at Yeezy. He told me that, double
Heil Hitler. I'll say it.
Thank you, God.
Yeah, no problem.
Just quit. He's crazy. Quit your job. Don't sue him. Because that is going to give him fodder now. He's going to be like,
yeah.
See, you're right. He's going to be, see? Yeah. And he's obviously employing he's not saying I don't want these people around me. He's got a bunch of them employed.
It's like, did he just employ them so that he could bully them?
Yeah.
I don't know. But I am a Nazi. Okay. If my boss is texting me that, I'm probably not working there. I am a Nazi. All caps.
I'm sorry, I don't mean to laugh, but it's so absurd.
It sure is.
This is not like Nazis don't talk like this. You know what I mean? Like, this isn't a thing. It's not.
And I totally wonder if it was like a non sequitur. They're like, hey, is the board meeting in like conference room A? He's just like, I am a Nazi. They're like, what?
Weird spacing. Yeah, capitals. It's very strange. And then he said, welcome to the first day of working for Hitler. Okay. It's not nice.
No.
So she's probably going to get some money for that, I guess. Crazy times.
Sure is.
Crazy times. 813-693-2124. I feel like, Anna, we're doing a podcast tomorrow as well. At 6:30 p.m. It's already 7. We got more Super Bowl stuff. There's stuff I want to get to. Let's do teases for tomorrow.
Okay.
Because I saw some guys crying on the sidelines, some Chiefs players. It's a little off-putting to me. Maybe you feel differently about that. Maybe we can talk about that tomorrow.
Yeah, let's talk about that tomorrow.
And there's some other stuff we can talk about. The John Rocker. I can show you the video of John Rocker and Patrick Mahomes' dad get into a fight.
I would love to see that.
What happens to the Super Bowl losers merchandise? That's an interesting story.
I actually had this conversation with Chris. So
Oh yeah. Okay.
yeah, maybe we'll see some kids in Ghana wearing some cool new T-shirts.
Yeah. I like that. All right, great. Well,
Yep.
Anna, this was a pleasure. Let's
Yes.
chats real quick here just to make sure. Okay, no super chats. Why are you guys on Tuesday? Just popping in when we get some time. That's all. Sex Pistols, yes, thank you, Joe. Tim, make it Monday through Friday 6 to 8. I would like to do that, but I have to make money to do that. So we are going to try to do more from time to time, but I know Anna's got karate classes and she's her work, but we're going to try to do as much as we can and try to do more and more. But that's what I'm saying. Go subscribe to the Substack, hmbradio.substack.com. You know, there's a free option there. Obviously, that's a platform where you kind of pay for content for shows that you like, and down the line, we're planning on doing some more stuff with that. So even if you don't want to sign up, I totally get it if you don't want to pay for it. But go sign up for the free version so you kind of keep up with what's going on over there. And Anna, thank you. Thank you, Joe, for calling in. That was nice. Hopefully we get some more people calling in. I want to use it. Sounded good. Joe sounded good on the line.
Very clear.
Very clear. And I think he heard us good. So terrific. I'm glad we found a solution to that. And okay, lots of R-word stuff in the you guys are the best. Anyway, thank you, Anna. Thank you, everybody else. We'll talk to you tomorrow, 6:30.
Bye.
Goodbye.